Do you trust me, Amy Rose? Clarissa says, bringing me back to the pep rally. Yeah. The mellophone was one of the nicest sounding instruments. If you just focus on me playing, you'll be all right. Hey, you can wear these, Gus adds, pulling out his headphones. I take his headphones and offer a smile. Thanks. Come on, Amy Rose, let's go. I put the headphones on and stop just outside the entrance to look back at Gus as Clarissa takes my hand. Gus, come sit with Lacey and me. Gus has taken out his video camera from his backpack and is inspecting it while Clarissa inspects him. I mean, Clarissa says in a sing-song voice. It's already pretty crowded in the front. Go ahead, he says. I'm going to stand on the side where I can get better footage. You know, get some close-ups of your tuba playing, Clarissa. It's a mellophone, Gustavo. Clarissa places the case on the floor and pulls out her horn. She shows it to Gus and then puts her lips to it. The mellophone makes a fart sound before settling into a note. Lacey throws her head into my shoulder, cracking up. Clarissa, you better show that horn some manners. Shush it, Lacey Roberts, Clarissa blurts. I just needed to warm it up. Well, senoritas, I'll see y'all inside. Bye, Gus, Lacey says. Hasta luego, senor Gus, I say. Clarissa just nods. The door swings open and Mr. Carmichael pops into the hall. Clarissa Anderson, what in the world are you doing standing around? Go in, get in there, and get ready. Right, sorry, Mr. Carmichael. Clarissa scurries inside, dragging her half-open case in one hand, her backpack falling down her arm, and the mellophone in the other hand. Bye, sit up front. Lacey and I follow Gus inside. You can just sit with us, Gus. It's fine, Lacey says. Chin and Barry jump up from the bleachers and land by our side. Hey, can I be the boom mic operator again, G? You know, wear those headphones? Not necessary, Gus says. Plenty of sound in this place. Yeah, I know. Barry's eyes shift around. I can see he's uncomfortable. Hey, I said, handing him the headphones Gus gave me. You want to share these? Huh? Nah, I'm okay. You use them, Emmy. Hey, B, Gus interrupts. Can you use your phone to film some extra shots? We'll put them all together in editing. Yep, he says, both jog over to where Mr. Carmichael is standing. Where'd G Money and Barry go? Chin missed the whole thing because he was on the phone. They're filming over there, I tell him. Chin nods. Cool. Want to sit with us? Huh? Oh yeah, sure. Chin puts his phone in his pocket and walks over to the bench where Lacey is sitting my seat. Oh, hey, Chin. Lacey says, yo. I think I see Lacey's neck blush a little as Chin sits. I scoot over and try to block out the sounds of the band practicing, the cheerleaders jumping and cheering, and Sammy, the screaming eagle, making the crowd get louder and louder with each caw, 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 caw. Clarissa's trying to get my attention. She gets scolded by Mr. Carmichael for not being in place as the Maryville Middle Band initiates a messy jumble of drums, cymbals, and horns. After the pep rally, Clarissa and Lacey head off together, and I walk to homeroom to try to get this day over with. I need to pick up the books from my locker that I'll use for homework tonight. My phone is in there too. Mom usually texts me after school to make sure to take all of my work home with me. She must still be traveling. There's a tap on my shoulder, and I know it's Gus before he says anything because I see his black Adidas with scuffed white tips. So, how is life in the front bleachers? He asks. Any new cheesemate to report? I need to keep up with school news. I laugh. Call it cheesemate or call it gossip, but definitely don't call it news. Touche, he says, showing me his camera screen. He plays footage he took of the mascot. Sammy is supposed to be an eagle, but it's more like a bird whose face froze the second it heard something terrible. Did the headphones work? Not really. Oh, sorry. I mean, they helped a little, but it was still disorienting. Seeing people jumping around quietly is almost as loud as noise. That's why I took them off. There's a moment when I thought my camera broke, and I almost called you, he says, but I fixed it. I love solving problems and figuring out how to fix things. I get it from my mom. She's a computer genius. On my 9th birthday, Abuela found an Easy Bake Oven for sale online and bought it for me. I like eating sweets more than making them, so I decided to take the oven apart to see what was inside, which made it hot. It was an incandescent bulb, which is a pretty standard heat lamp and not very interesting. Anyway, I left a mess everywhere. Abuela didn't like that. Amelia? Gus asks. ¿Qué pasa in there? He grins and points to my head. I squint at him. Of all people, he already knows the answer to that. Gus let out one of his classic laughs and it echoes across the classroom. Kids stop and stare at him. But he doesn't care. What's so funny, I ask. I love the way your mind works, Amelia Torres. So for our stop and jot today, I want you to think, how does Amelia's mind work?